Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm out here. We're gonna be working on a car. We're not gonna be working on my car. So this is what we're working on today. This is a 2015 Kia Optima. Let me just give you a little walk around. It's in pretty good shape. These are really dirty, but I painted these about a year ago. No, probably not that much. Probably like 6 months ago I painted these. They came out really well. Just kind of slowly making this car look a little bit sportier. It already looks pretty good. I think out of the factory, these are a pretty good looking car. Just for, you know, being just a normal car. So I thought to go along with the black theme, I could black out these taillights. I'm not going to fully black them out. I'm just going to go for just a tint kind of look. Not like full black like mine are. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'm going to kind of walk you guys along the process and how I do it and how I get really good results. Like, as you can see, mine look really well. They're dirty right now, but mine came out really well. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I get those results, and let's get it right into it. To do mine front and back cost me $8. I mean, you really can't beat it. $8. So yeah, let's get right into this video. And let's tint these lights. And we're also going to be tinting these reflectors. So let's do it. We're limited on time because it's getting dark and I got to have these curing so she can drive it in the morning. So let's get right into this quickly. First thing we're going to do, tape it and bag it all up so we don't get any tint on the actual paint. So now that we got it all taped and bagged, you just want to go through with a flashlight and just check and make sure everything's good, and this looks really good. So now we're going to be taking some 91% isopropyl alcohol. This is really good. I use this every time I paint. Put it on a microfiber towel and just clean it all off, and then I'm going to start on the paint. So I'm just going to put a nice thin coat. We just want to start really thin, keep it tacky so it sticks really well, and we're just going to do one thin coat after I clean it off. Alright, so I got the first coat on here. So when you first get it on, it's kind of turning dark, but it's really when you put on the second coat where it's really gonna blacken out. So while that was kind of drying for a minute, I went ahead and got this all taped up. So I know right here, like in places like that where I kind of leave it open, I'll just tuck the bag inside there, and it makes the taping process a lot faster, because bagging is way easier than taping. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the second coat on this. Also, whenever you're doing this, you always want to make sure to shake up the can. I always do about 1 minute to 2 minutes before I start painting, and then I'll do about 30 seconds after, just like in between each coat, just to make sure we got it all shaken up. Better being safe than sorry, right? All right, and then I always do a little, just to make sure the nozzle is clear, and then we'll go. Okay, so here we are. So you really want to take a flashlight and inspect the area, because you don't want any areas that are like obviously darker. Like right here, I gotta go in because there's like that dark spot right there, and you know, you just want to make sure it's all even. Whenever you're going black, it's pretty easy because you just black. But when you're just going for a tint look, you really want to inspect and make sure it's all even. So right now, this is after the second and hopefully final coat. I think that looks pretty darn good. And it's not black. If you can see, you can still see through it. But it's going to look really good once we take that whole cover off. So I'm going to let that dry for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to inspect it again. And hopefully it won't have to, but if there's any obvious spots, touch it up. And then we'll peel this off of there. And while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to go ahead and bag this side. Alright, so this is how this one turned out. You can see there's a little spot. That's where the actual lens has a little thing. I don't really know why. Okay, and then come over here. I think it all looks really nice and even. Okay, the lights are flickering. That's cool. Somebody's standing right.
Subscribe to Mr. Beast!
So I got the other one done completely, so now it's time to do this one real quick. We're just gonna clean it off and get to painting. Okay, so I just decided to do the taillights, and I'm not gonna worry about the reflectors. I think I'm gonna carbon fiber those later on. So I got that one completely done. This one. So I'm letting this cure for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna compare them and see if I need to add some to a little bit to one of them, and just make sure they're nice and even. So far, I think they both look pretty good. A lot better than they did with just the normal red. So I'm gonna let these dry about 10 minutes and then see if I need to add or subtract. And this is what the final result is. So just got it turned around so you guys can see it. The car is really dirty right now, but I think it came out really nice. Kind of gave it just a little bit of a more low profile aesthetic look. It's gonna really come together whenever I get those reflectors done. And also once it dries, it kind of turns into a glossier look, as you can tell right here. It glosses up. Right now it's kind of a matte finish because it's still curing. But yeah, I think it turned out really well. I'm gonna turn the tail lights on so you can see them. So this is what it looks like with just the headlights on. These aren't the brake lights, but they're still pretty bright. And I think it gave it a really nice look. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a thumbs up if you want to see more. And I'll talk to you guys in the next time. See ya.